What is up, everybody, and welcome to the Sanctuary of Satisfaction, for it's not just life-changing, it's also lunch-changing. Today, I'm showing you guys the quick and easy meal. Again, this is all we do here is quick, easy meals you can get in, knock out, busy lifestyle, do it on the weekends. You can do a meal prep on the weekends, or you can even knock it out on a weeknight. It's only going to take you about maybe 20, 30 minutes once you get rocking. So I'm going to show you guys my barbecue sausage and peppers, but today I'm turning it into a little bit of a stir fry on my meal prep. I'm TD. You know what it is. It's TD's Broom Barbecue. Thank you guys for joining again. And as always, it's not just life-changing, it's always lunch-changing. I'm TD. So thank you guys for joining again. So today what I got is I'm going to do a quick, easy meal prep just for a couple meals for me here to get me to the next couple days where I cook. And what this is going to be a barbecue sausage and peppers. You've probably seen this as one of my tailgating recipes. I do this one as a Bears halftime quick recipe in the previous season. So you can go back and check it out as when we're using it on tailgate. We did pile it over rice just because we wanted it as a filler for our lunch, but that's what we're using today. I'm going to pour it over some white rice. We're going to put it in some containers. We're going to put it in the fridge and have it ready for our meal prep this week. So what I got, we're going to get started here. I got some beef smoked sausage. Now these are already cooked. They're already smoked. All you got to do is really just heat these up. I'm really probably not even going to put any char on them because they're going to cook so fast. And so what we're going to do is we're going to concentrate on getting it all together. Now, if you have any leftover steak, or if you have any steak or any chicken or any pork, you can also use that in this recipe as well. And you can have a really great stir fry. And you can also even fry the rice too if you'd like. But today we're just going plain, sticky, white on rice today, man. That's what we got. Robbie, how's it going, man? We got the Braves playing right now. I think it's actually a tie game. But Robbie, how's it going, man?
It's going good. It's better than yesterday with all that wind, 50 mile an hour.
Yeah, that was terrible, man. Terrible. I was on my walk yesterday. I actually did 2 walks yesterday with my dog. And the craziest part about it is that the fact is it was so windy that like I could walk one direction and it was just like fighting an uphill battle. But then the other way, it was almost blowing me over. So it was pretty crazy how that turned out for me yesterday. And that was in the morning and at night. So I went on 2 walks yesterday, but in the morning and at night. So, but yeah, Robbie. So how's your weekend going, man? How's your weekend going other than the wind? Did you have a good Saturday?
Good. Oh, I worked yesterday, but it's going good.
Okay. That's what I did, man.
Did a little yard work this morning, and now just chilling, doing the show, and then waiting for the game to come on.
You can't come on here and brag about your yard work, bro, because we don't like to do yard work here. Like that is the one thing that I do not love to do is yard work. So you can't come on here and brag about your yard work, man. Because then basically it just all it does is makes me have to go do my yard work today.
I didn't say I love doing it.
Yeah, but it doesn't matter. You still did it. You still had more discipline than I did to do it. So yeah, so therefore this is your fault. So now I'm gonna have to go do yard work this afternoon in the wind instead of hanging out on the couch with my wife, because that's what she wants me to do.
Well, I had to get little mini Fenway set back up.
Mini Fenway? Why do you call it Mini Fenway?
Oh, it's really not Mini Fenway. I was just saying that.
Right. So I got you. Yeah, mine's pretty much like I don't know, just desert. My sprinkler system, the clock or whatever it is went out, and so I had to get a new one. And I'm about halfway through doing it. I had a freaking gopher that dug its little home inside my my water thing, like where your valves are for your sprinklers. Yeah, his little home was in there. He had a big 44-ounce Allsup's cup in there too, dude. And he was living in that bitch. He was probably rolling, dude. bringing all the female little groundhogs back to his place, dude.
He was living his best life.
He was, dude. He was, man. He definitely was. All right, so here we go. I got these sausages out, and again, you can use any kind of sausage you want. I'm using 2 different beefs. One's a mesquite smoked, and one's just a hickory smoked beef sausage. They're already cooked. Use beef. Ones that I really like, they're I think it's called like Adele's or something like that, and they're always made with like chicken, and they're like pre-cooked chicken. And there's one that they have that's like a mango jalapeno chicken sausage, and then they have like meatballs and stuff, and they're already pre-cooked. This is a fantastic recipe for those. So let's go. I don't know why I have one glove on. It's Thriller.
So you didn't want to show off your own sausage on camera?
No, this I'm not going to use the brats for this one here. Although I would love to try it, but I just don't know if I can slice the brats and cook them because the brat would fall apart, man.
Oh yeah, that is true.
So yeah, that would be great. But and don't lose your little sausages here. And again, so what I'm doing here is just it's quick, easy, simple. All I do is just cut it up into bite-sized pieces. And then I'm just going to set it off to the side right now. And again, so these are going to be mesquite smoked and hickory smoked beef sausages. They're already cooked. You can eat them however you want. All you're going to do is just put some nice little sear marks on them, caramelize the outside of that pork fat on these sausages, and get it going. So again, you can use grilled chicken. Now I will probably bring this recipe out again with some grilled chicken or with some steak. Probably use a different sauce, but today we're going to be using the atomic pineapple because I use the atomic pineapple as like a stir fry sauce all the time, and it's fantastic. Another good recipe for that is if you take the atomic pineapple, if you get a bag of the frozen stir fry mix in your local grocery store, you can actually take that, cook it the directions that it says, and then you can replace that boring sauce that's in there with the atomic pineapple sauce, and it's going to take you up to a whole new level on that stir fry or that frozen stir fry there. All right, let's see here. Okay, so we got all of our sausage here. Look at that. That is a big plate of sausage right there. And again, if you're doing, what is it? What are they called? Pork chops. These are good ones too. All right. Now, I've already cut up the onions and the bell peppers. Well, actually, hold on. I've lied. I've already cut up the bell peppers. And somebody cut up the onion because I might as well go with this instead of getting another onion and having to dice it. All right, so here's what we're going to do. Let's go ahead and let's check on our grill. So we got the Napoleon fired up today because, like I said, I want one to be nice, quick, and easy. And I'm not trying to beat my best time all the time, but I am trying to make good time all the time. So Robbie, how's it going? We got anybody in the chat? Let's see what's up to the people in the chat.
Nobody in chat yet, but we got quite a few watching on all the platforms.
So we got like 8 people on Facebook and like a bunch on like a few people on Instagram as well as on YouTube. And let's see here, guys, please like the video, share the video, and let us know where you're watching from. And if you want, let us know who your favorite baseball team is. Matt's here. I should have known Matt was here. So Matt, he's here all the time. But let's keep going here. So Matt says, "What's up?" He knows. He knows the drill.
I'm a little upset that you didn't want to be vanilla dice baby and cut your own onion up.
Vanilla dice baby, and cut up my own onions. Yes, why not, dude? I don't even want to take that time at the moment to cut up my own onions because it is going to be more than I'm going to want to spend on it. All right. So what I did here, while my grill was heating up, my grill's about 500 degrees, and I left my cast iron skillet in here while I'm heating it up. So I'm going to season it up just a tiny bit here with a little bit of the duck fat. And yeah, it's doing pretty good. So here's what I like to do first is you sometimes like to start off with some bacon. And what the bacon does is I use the bacon to fry the peppers and the onions up. So, but I don't have any bacon lined up for today. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to use some what's it called? Some olive oil here. I went to the fridge for some reason to get my olive oil, and it wasn't in the fridge. So a little bit of olive oil in there.
So on Instagram, we have Small Town Grill, Chicks with Pits Barbecue, and Barbecue
Nice.
Blackstone and Beer.
Triple B, my man. What's up, Ryan? And thank you, Chicks That Barbecue, for watching as well. And what was the first one again?
Small Town Grill.
Small Town Grill. That's right. All right. Cool. Thank you guys for watching. So here we got some olive oil heating up in the skillet. I'm going to add just a tiny bit more. And then I'm going to take my chopped up red, yellow, and orange bell peppers here. I don't mind green ones. Green ones are good, but I prefer red, yellow, and orange. That's just how I'm orange. I'm biased. That's the best one. I don't care what anybody says. Orange is the best one. And when you put it in that cast iron skillet, it looks so beautiful. The orange with the black.
Sammy,
such a beautiful color.
Sammy Shelley says Rangers.
The Rangers. All right. So, yeah, Rangers, man, that's going to be a good one here pretty soon. They got the Braves coming up. So I'm going to put just a little bit of the onions in here as well, just because we want to sear them up. Caramelize those onions a tiny bit. And, of course, we're going to hit them with the Carne Sutra. We're going to get that amped up salt, pepper, and garlic in here on these. Season it up. Use as much as you want. We don't judge. Your veggies, your meat, they all love it.
Oh, dude.
Yeah.
Your favorite boy just hit a home run.
Oh, yeah?
Who is
Michael
it?
Harris?
Yes. 3-2
Harris.
Braves.
Nice. Hell yeah, man. Michael Harris is my dude. I do agree that probably by the time his career is over, Acuna will probably be one of the greatest players that we've seen play. But I actually believe that Michael Harris may actually, at some point in his career, surpass Acuna. I have this feeling with Michael Harris that he is that generational talent as well as like Acuna is. He's just kind of in the shadow right now because he wasn't on the team when Acuna was really killing it, or when Acuna first came to the scene. You see what I mean? So I just think that Michael Harris is the guy. And you watch in 2022 when the Braves were losing in the first of the season, and then it was like end of March, 1st of April, whenever he came up to the Braves to the starting lineup, and that's when everything took off in 2022. And you could actually find press conferences where Dansby Swanson and a couple other players on the team are actually saying that that was the most pivotal moment in the whole season, was when Michael Harris came into the league and started. That was the most pivotal moment in the whole season. So pretty badass, dude. That's what I'm saying. Like you're listening to other professionals actually putting another dude on the spot saying, we were better when you came. And he was a rookie. So pretty sweet, man. That's why I like Michael Harris. Money Mike. Right? You there? Or did you fall asleep while I was talking about my boy?
Dude, it sounds like you got a dang man crush on that dude. Come on.
I do. I do, man. I do.
Acuna Matata is pissed off now.
Uh-oh, why?
Because yes.
That's all right. Maybe he'll get mad and step it up again. But like I said, I do believe he will be one of the greatest players, but I do believe that at some point Michael Harris is going to just be one of the greatest. I don't know, man. That's just how I feel. I could be wrong, dude. But like I said, most people don't even know why, that I do have a guy on set here. I got to show you guys.
Powerhouse Barbecue.
That's Freddie Freeman right there.
And Meat Daddy Barbecue have joined you on Instagram.
Oh, what's up, guys? How's it going? Thank you guys for joining on Instagram. Make sure you guys like, follow, subscribe. And if you get a chance, give us a share as well. It's going to be awesome. So we have a lot of stuff coming up again. More type of quick night, easy meals, more type of like meal prep stuff, just because that's what I'm going through at the moment. Yeah, you're going to see that, but eventually, and as well, I am going to be mixing in some other stuff because my diet is primarily whatever I want to eat, that as long as I cook it. So don't worry, I can throw down some pretty good shit. I got a sandwich that I'm going to queue up, and it's going to be a little bit, it's pretty legendary, man. pretty legendary. So make sure you guys are staying in around for that. So here pretty soon it will come back out. So I'm going to turn this up, my grill up a little bit more. Something I forgot to do just a few minutes ago. I got all of my burners on, but 2 of them over here on low and these 2 are on high. So we can see here that we are frying up our veggies here. Looking pretty good, looking pretty good. And so I am going to work on getting my lighting to where I got a cover here. That's going to help me out tremendously. All right, so our onions are starting to get a little soft, so they're about to caramelize. So we're gonna crank up some more heat on this skillet here. All right, Carne Sutra goes hard on anything. Thank you, Sammy. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, the Carne Sutra, the spicy Carne Sutra, and the jalapeno lime Carne Sutra. And then greens are bitter. Yeah, kind of with you on that, Matt. I don't think it was until I was in my 20s before I really had any other kind of bell pepper other than like a green one. And if you want, you can snack on sausage pieces while you're grilling.
So we had a message earlier this week. Michael from St. Angelo was wondering if you have any venues coming up.
Michael in San Angelo was wondering if I had any venues or any shows coming up.
Yeah, anything coming up? Any farmers market? Anything?
The farmers markets are going to be coming pretty soon. It probably won't be this coming Saturday, but here very soon it will be for the farmers markets in Wolford. I'm actually going to be doing farmers markets in probably Wolford, Odessa, Midland, and Carlsbad, probably even Roswell, Artesia area. So I'm going to keep doing that. Now, I'm not as hot as I want to be. I didn't let them get hot. But then the Capitan, New Mexico, May 4th, 5th, and 6th, I think. I think it's the 6th. It may just be the 4th and the 5th, which is Friday and Saturday. You can get to Smokey Bear's birthday. You guys are only you can prevent forest fires. It's Smokey Bear's birthday, and they're having a big event up there in Capitan, New Mexico. And I'm going to be setting up a booth there. So if you guys are around Capitan, New Mexico, or you're in that area and you want to come to the Smokey Bear Days, come and say happy birthday to Smokey Bear, because his grave is actually there where we're going to be in Capitan, New Mexico, where the original Smokey Bear was actually buried in the National Forest. So yeah, come check that out. Other than that, and then I think June 1st is when most of the other farmers markets in the area start kicking back off. So Sammy, Shelly, yeah, thank you guys. I do see you guys all the time when I'm in Wolford, so thank you guys for coming by. And so let's see here. Teresa says the Pirates waiting for the first overall pick to get called up. Paul Scanese, 13 of his 44 pitches on the last outing were over 100 miles an hour. Sounds pretty legit, man. I'm gonna have to check this guy out, dude. Do you know anything about that guy, Barabi?
Oh, dude, that dude was fire in the College World Series last year.
Yeah. Okay. So this
he
is the
has
same
it
guy.
going.
Okay.
Yep, he's got it going.
All right, cool. I wasn't exactly sure which one it was, but I do recognize that one. All right, so here we go.
I think I saw a couple of his pitches, 103, 104.
Really? Wow, that sounds awesome, dude. I'm gonna have to check this guy out again. But if that's the guy in the College World Series, I do remember seeing that. So we got those sausages here. These are beef sausage. Again, already pre-cooked. Feel free to use chicken. Feel free to use pork. Feel free to use beef, whichever you'd like. And we're going to put them in there. And again, I'm just going to keep it going. Now, I do want this to be really hot because of the way that we want it to cook. We're going to basically cook almost all of the juice out of it. That's going to come from the peppers or anything like that. But we're going to use the fat from the sausage to give us some nice browning and some nice color on it. All right, so here we go. I don't have anything else lined up, but I'm going to put this on here, and I'm going to crank up all of my burners so I can get this shit rolling, get it nice and warm, and then we're going to hit it with that atomic pineapple here in just a minute, because if you know, you know. Because there's real chunks. There's chunks of real crushed pineapple in the atomic pineapple. So one of the reasons why we're going to use this and we're going to make it into a stir fry is because you can use the atomic pineapple and you're going to make that stir fry. So feel free to add green beans or any other items that you'd like to put in there. All right, so while that's going, I'm going to get out of that sun for just a moment. Come back in here in the sanctuary. where it's not as hot as it is outside. And I'm going to prep a few of these little rice bowls here so I don't have to do it later. All right. So all this is, again, just some white rice. Nothing spectacular, but I'm going to tell you what you want to do with your white rice if you're going to make a bunch of it. Or the best way to do minute rice, apparently, like at my house, is one that we do some of that spicy lemon pesto. Some of those bay leaves still stuck in there. Got it clean though. But the way that I cook my minute rice is I actually just take a little bit of the Carne Sutra and I put it in the water when it starts, whenever I go to boil it. Now I'm doing 1 cup of rice per bowl. I know it sounds like it's a lot, but 1 cup of rice is exactly what I'm about to eat. And then I use, if you have it, some, and this is a crazy little hack for your rice, is when you're boiling it, put some pickled jalapeno juice or some jalapeno juice in the water as you're bringing it to a boil. So that way you'll get a nice flavor in the water from that jalapeno. And then of course the Carne Sutra in there is going to make it taste just even better. So that's kind of one of the couple things that I do with my rice. I have experimented peppercini juice is also fantastic. Just whatever pickled pepper juice you have in the fridge is always a great idea to just experiment with it. That's what I do, because when you eat as much white rice as I do, you will find different ways to make it taste better. All right, so, and I'm gonna make a plate for myself here in just a moment. Let's get back out here and see. Oh, you still there, Robbie?
I'm here.
Okay, all right. Well, I just got a text message, so I forgot to turn my notifications
that was
off.
probably Mr. Kim at Empire Grill, because he said he gave you that white rice.
Oh, he did? Yeah, no, this is minute rice. This was made on the stove in like 5 minutes. So, no, Kenny did not make my rice today.
So it's 5 minute rice.
And besides, on Wednesdays is when they have orange chicken there at Baja, and it's fantastic. Like Wednesdays is like their special, is the orange chicken there, and it is so good, dude. It is way killer. And the thing is I forget about it like every freaking week, and it pisses me off because that's when we go live. So I always have food for the night, for that night, and just because I can't get up there to get it, but it's so good. So let's see here. We got some downtime here while we're letting this cook. Anybody got any questions? Is there any questions in there you guys want to just ask real quick? Where we can get the products. We can get the products, Amazon, TD's Boom Barbecue, make love to your meat. But while you guys are at it, those that are watching, please like, follow, and subscribe to the channel. That's how you support me here. What I do is my content is free because I'm teaching everyone how to use the products that I have created the same way that I create them. So that way you can get the performance and the maximum efficiency and taste, quality, and everything that we have here at TD's Boom Barbecue on your dinner table. And not just that, but you can also use it to better your healthy eating habits, or you can use it to just make badass shit. That's what we do here. So, but thank you guys for watching. Make sure you like, follow, and subscribe on all platforms: Facebook, Instagram, TikTok, and YouTube. We are live on 3 platforms right now, which is Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. So please make sure you guys let us know that you're there. Let us know where you're watching from. If you got any questions, or even if you just want to shout out, say what's up.
3-2, Braves, bottom of the 5th.
Still 3-2, man. That's my boy Harris. That's that homer.
It's not Strider.
No, dude, I do like Strider, man, but that's pretty sad. Pretty sad news. We're not going to talk about Strider today. We're not going to talk about Strider today.
A pitcher and a catcher in 3 days.
I know, man. I know. And did you see that Major League Baseball Association has just said that it's possibly due to the pitch clock?
Yeah.
They're trying to blame it on the pitch clock, which is freaking hilarious. But anyways, yeah, that's a pretty good one. I'm just looking for something else to do here while I'm here.
Well, if you would have cut that onion.
Yeah, I know. If I would have cut the onion and not
dice,
been a lazy
baby.
ass, been a lazy ass, I would have had something else to do here. But yeah, we've been live for like 24 minutes, so everybody can see here where we're at. So let's take a look here. Let's put this one on a full screen real quick, and let's take a peek at all these. Look at those sausages, onions, bell peppers, and see, we're just cooking everything out of it right now. It's
Dude,
pretty
your
hot.
your backyard looks like the Sandlot.
Oh, we lost you. That's kind of weird that I lost him. Right as he was wanting to talk shit about my yard. I told you, man. I told you my controller went out and I had to put a new one on, and I spent a couple of hours digging out the damn valves, dude. And I got to retie the valves together now because the damn little prairie dog or whatever in his little home, he ate through all my little wires and shit that shut down my sprinkler system. So that's what sucks. So if anybody knows a good landscaper, dude, and they like to landscape for small price, yeah, we haven't gotten any rain.
Like free?
Yeah, for like free, because seriously, I mean, hey, dude, I will pay because I pay my kids and they refuse to do it, dude. So I don't know what their deal is. I'm like, guys, you're getting paid like way more to mow the yard than I ever thought about getting paid to mow a yard. It's just because I'm paying you more because I don't want to do it. I hate landscaping, dude. I hate it. Like, that's what I was telling my wife.
I hate to know how many goat heads are out there.
Oh, dude, it's terrible. It is absolutely terrible, man, because, of course, there was nothing here when we put our house here, so now we put our house here, and so we had to put the dirt in, and we had to put everything else here, and then it's like after that rain we had a couple of years ago, dude, it was so crazy because all those goat heads all out here in this pasture. Like, my dogs could barely even walk out here because there were so many goat heads. And it's still terrible, dude. Like, that's why I told my wife, I'm like, I want to live in like a high-rise building. As long as I have a nice patio where I can grill, I don't give a shit. I'm like, I do not want any type of landscaping at all to have to worry about. All right.
Kind of like Phoenix and Tucson, a lot of rock landscaping.
Oh, dude. Phoenix, dude, it's so great when you have rock landscaping because you just get a weed burner. You just get a propane tank and a weed burner in 5 minutes, dude. Burn all the weeds out, you're done. It's the best thing ever, dude. So, yeah, that was the best thing. Or a lot of people have turf out there, so you just basically spray it. Cools your backyard off. But, yeah, I got some yard work to do here pretty soon. Hopefully sooner than later. But yeah, it's just been terrible, dude. Those damn gophers, dude, they chew up everything. And that's another thing, too. It's really hard to have really nice grass because every time you start getting really nice grass, freaking gopher comes and just builds a little home right in the middle of it. And when you have 3 Dobermans, which my male isn't here anymore, but when you have 3 Dobermans, what do you think they like to do when that gopher comes in their yard? What do you think they like to do? They like to go after his ass. So, yeah, that doesn't happen as much anymore. Well, we don't know because last summer, Diesel caught one. I swear it was the same gopher that they were just buddies for 10 years and just hung out in the yard. And one day he caught his ass. And I thought we were rid of our gophers, but now there's another one. That's what happens when you live out in the middle of BFE, guys. And when I say BFE, look, check this out. I'm dead serious. There's nothing out there.
And the shitty thing is the mailman has to go out there.
Oh, dude, don't
hate on Lindsay.
I'm not hating on Lindsay. Lindsay likes coming out here. We are making that zesty lemon. Okay, so Kevin Williams says, we are making that zesty lemon pesto chicken pasta tomorrow. Thanks for sharing these recipes. Hey, thank you. Let me know how it comes out, man. I would love to hear what you guys think about it. Please post a picture. Tell a friend. Share that video with somebody when you do use it, man. I'd appreciate it. Because, yeah, like I said, my content is free. I'm just here to show everybody how I use my products in a daily basis. And not only that, I use them to not just change my life, but also change my lunch. So thank you guys very much, man. I'm so excited for you, Kevin. Thank you very much for using that recipe. I can't wait to hear what you guys thought about it. All right, and I'm running low on water here, and it's getting hot. Yeah, see, my dog is just laying in the middle of this dry grass patch out here in the sun. Like, it's terrible. I hate how my backyard. Dude, my backyard was great for like 5-6 years. Like, even with my dogs and everything was great. And then that one day, I think we went out of town and we left our dogs here for like 3 days, and they were coming and just getting fed. And I came back, and I think that was whenever they discovered that gopher, dude, and they just annihilated it. All right. So now we've got almost all of our water and our grease and our fat simmered down. I like my veggies to have a little bit of crunch to them and not be soft and chewy. But I also like my sausages to have a little bit of some sear on them. So I'm going to keep them going just a little bit more here and get it going. So try to get the outside edges of the try to get the outside edges of the bell peppers and the outside edges of the sausage to start getting some sear and some color on them and some caramelization. You know, that's because that's what we like. We like that char. We like that crust. We like that. We just like that sear. All right. So, man, everything else going. Everything else. Oh, another thing, Kevin, that's great too. If you want, top that pasta off with a little bit of spicy Carne Sutra or a little bit of your favorite hot sauce. I prefer like a Louisiana in that situation, and it works really great, man. One of my favorite ones. So, have you tried that yet? Have you tried that pasta yet, Robbie? Are you gonna make it? When are you gonna make it?
That's funny that Kevin posted up there because I went and bought all of that stuff this morning at Albertsons for tomorrow because we're doing breakfast tonight.
Nice. Man.
French toast and bacon with the barrel-aged bourbon.
That's how you do it, man. That's how you do it. That barrel-aged bourbon on bacon and French toast is so killer, man. So that sounds fantastic. Yeah, you're gonna have to let me know tomorrow what that what you think of that spicy lemon pesto chicken pasta. It's one of my favorites. One of my favorites. And like I said, you don't even have to use the spice. You don't have to make the spicy lemon pesto. You can just get a regular pesto. If you don't want it spicy, you just put that in there, or you can use like an Alfredo sauce, which is another thing that's fantastic. So that's one too that I do Alfredo or with steak or with chicken as well with those noodles like that. And then I also have a barbecue chicken pasta, which is more like a cold pasta, like a barbecue chicken, like a barbecue chicken pasta salad kind of thing that I'll break out here in a few weeks because that one's pretty good. But I'm waiting for it to get a little bit closer to summer because that's more of like a summer dish, kind of like your chicken salad. But don't worry, we got some chicken salad coming up again pretty soon. I can't wait to do my chicken salad stuffed tomatoes. I know my wife's happy about that. But the chicken salad stuffed tomatoes are so killer, man. All right.
So shout out on Instagram to Smokehouse Barbecue, the Meat Slab, Chef Zell.
So the Meat Slab, Chef Zell, and Smokehouse Barbecue. Thank you guys for joining. And if you guys send me a message, I'll make sure that I'm following you guys. If I'm not already, and what I'll do is we'll put you guys on one and see if we can get you guys some followers too. So thank you guys for joining. I appreciate it. So we're just about ready here to get my to put the atomic pineapple sauce in. Now the atomic pineapple sauce, all we're doing is we're going to get it in so we can get it warm and get it to tighten up around all of our veggies and everything. So it's going to be great. So let's hurry up and, well, I wish I could hurry up and finish it, but I'm kind of stuck. Let me see here, dude. What else was I going to say, man? There was something else I was going to talk about today, and I cannot remember what it was. Shoot, Robbie. I don't know, man. Is Chris Sale still in the game?
I'm checking right now. It's 3-2, top of the sixth. And yes, he's still in.
Nice. That's our former Bo Sox pitcher right there.
He's a sellout.
He just wanted to win, dude. He just wanted to win. So, but yeah, speaking of Braves pitchers, dude, crazy how the past two games for the Braves have gone, dude. Coming back to win the game in the 8th inning. Like, they were down 6 runs yesterday. 6 runs in the first inning. And came back and won the game 9-8. It was a great game, man. What a great game. And even the night before, I think they won, was it 9-6? They won the night before, I think. Something like that. Same thing. They were down like 8-2, and they came back and won the game.
for your Royals fans, Pirates fans, Rangers fans out there, it's all scripted.
Yeah, not for the Braves. Like I told you, dude, they hate the Braves. They hate the Braves. All right, man. So I still got a little bit more grease in here than I want right now, or a little bit of a. I mean, it's grease now, so we're getting some nice. We're getting some nice crust on the outside of our veggies and our sausage. We still just got a little bit more to go. So if you're doing this on a stovetop, same thing. You cook it the same way on a stovetop. Just go until you get everything has a nice crispy little crust on it, a good sear, and then that's when we hit it with the atomic pineapple. Some garlic is also another one. Let me see if I have any garlic in here, because I remember my dude CJ. He's been having some people talk about his garlic lately on his stuff, and I'm like, garlic, I love that shit. This is the garlic that comes in a jar. I don't care. Doesn't matter to me. I mean, if someone else has already cut it up, I don't have to. So,
especially an onion.
Yeah, especially an onion, man. If someone else is going to cut that shit up, I don't have to. I'm happy with it.
We already see you cry enough, so we don't
need.
Yeah,
right. So yeah, I cry too much, man. Cry too much. All right. So yeah, it's looking pretty good. So here we are. We're about 36 minutes. So yeah, this is gonna be pretty good. So we got the atomic pineapple here. This is so I'm gonna tell you guys, if the atomic pineapple is too spicy for you, which it's about a 3 to a 4 on a scale of 1 to 10 at the absolute highest. But if it is a little too spicy with you, you can mix it with some of the original sauce, and it will just cut the heat down. So use if it is too spicy, use it. Mix it with some original sauce. Same thing here. This is always fantastic. This is one of my my favorite tailgating recipes. Is right here is when I would add some OG sauce, or even some southern mustard, or even the cherry chipotle, and we would still serve it just like this. Even with some skewers, if you got like a little party, put some skewers out and just start snacking on it, man. That's usually how it goes down here. But today it's going down as a meal prep. We're hitting it with the atomic pineapple, so it's going to be a nice, delicious stir fry. And let's see here. And I'm going to put, and it will probably take almost the whole bottle, but I'm going to start with about half and mix it up here. So yeah, and you're going to do this one next week, aren't you, Robbie? You're going to make this dish next week, aren't you?
I might try. I don't know.
You might try.
On a family of 6 with 4 growing boys, we're kind of on a budget.
Oh yeah. And you need stuff like this. You need stuff like this for those boys, man. All right, so that's pretty good. I got some good atomic pineapple in there. Now I'm probably going to put some more in there, but we're going to let it go for just a minute or two. We're going to let it all tighten up, get it to where it's going to be nice and thick. Man, it is hot right here. This sun is beating down on me, right? It is hot right here.
Another thing they might be able to mix in with that is, you remember our little fan who you got the letter from?
Yeah.
Ranch, and the atomic pineapple.
Maybe if you want to put some ranch in there, that may be a good one. Yeah, but I think so the atomic pineapple, the OG, that's one of my favorite ones. The OG sauce in there, it's tough to beat in there. And then the same thing with the cherry chipotle. They're tough to beat in that situation, because it takes you 5 minutes to make it, or 20 minutes to make it, whatever. It's very simple, and you can take it and you can go feed a whole crowd. If you got a big smoker going, just put it in the foil pan and just let it cook. And until it's ready, and then you just take it out and you can serve a ton of people with it. A ton of people, especially if you got a ton of rice to go with it. So, all right, I had to get out of that sun for a minute, man. It is hot over there. That grill's rocking at about 550 right now, and the sun's just beating down on me. I'm being a baby.
That's not too bad sitting up here in the skybox with the AC.
Dude, that is so funny, because we're going to call it the skybox now. I'm going to say, how's Robbie doing up in the skybox? And back to you in the skybox, Robbie. So, yeah, man, that's great. So you don't need to add any pineapple to it, because we have the chunks of pineapple from the atomic pineapple. And let's see here. Let's look at this. All right, let's go full screen on this one here so you guys can see what we got. All right, we ready? How's that looking? That look pretty good there, Robbie?
It looks delicious.
Like as always. See, that's what happens when you're in the press box. You just get to watch the art on the field.
I know, but I get free drinks.
So they give you free drinks in our press box. We're gonna have to talk about this because you're gonna have to stop with the free drinks. We're gonna have to cut costs.
We got to go back to AAA.
Yeah, we got to save up for some new equipment. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this off because we're right about where we want here. Once it starts to cool down a little bit, it will thicken. So I'm going to leave it there. I'm going to get set up over here, and then I'm going to pull it off the grill. Oh. So are there any possums? Are there any possums in that press box there like there is in Oakland?
Not today, but a little wiener dog.
No, just a wiener dog, basically the same thing. So yeah, the possums. Yeah, I mean, you were aware of that, right? Like apparently there's like a possum infestation in the press boxes in Oakland. So like all the commentators hate going there because there's like possums in there, so they keep hearing shit running around and stuff in Oakland.
No, that's why they're moving.
Yeah, that's why they're moving. Well, that's what, dude, I hate that. Anyways, we're not going to get into that, dude. I hate the fact that they're moving because I think it's stupid. Because it's like these organizations are rewarding these teams for not trying to win. Like, that's what pisses me off. Like, how come Chicago doesn't get rewarded for, a new stadium and moving and everything because they're not trying to win? Well, maybe they are now. We're talking baseball. We're talking baseball.
And most of that new stadium money should be coming from the owner anyway.
Yeah, no shit, right? I do agree with that. I think that every NFL team, I feel like every NFL team should take note from the Braves and from the Packers because they're publicly traded companies. Publicly traded organizations, I think, are like owned by the fans. How does that look? Look at this.
Yeah, but the Falcon snack bar is the cheapest. Dude, why are you showing us your floor? There you go.
I'm trying, dude. I can't tell from this side. Oh, here we go. How does that look, everybody? How does that look? Looking pretty good. Looking pretty good, huh? All right. So it's super, super, super hot right now. Let me grab my
that skillet. You get that skillet from Iron Skillet?
No, I did not. I actually have my own iron skillets. Iron Skillet's out of business anyway. It's now Rockin' Taco.
That stuff right there would even go good like on a hoagie or something.
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah, so you can make a sandwich with this, almost like a po' boy. I'm going to set this down on here. Whew, that is hot. Very hot. And I don't want it to leave any smut or stuff on my cutting board there. All right, so we've already prepped our boxes here with our rice. And so next, all I have is my plate. And so I'm going to fill up these boxes, or my meal preps first, pretty much kind of like one at a time. And let's, this will work. All right, look here. How's that? How are we looking right here? Oh, you guys see that? How does that look? Does that look good? See that just dripping all down in there? So I'm going to take about two spoonfuls for all my rice, and I'm going to make sure I get a lot of that sausage because I like the sausage. One thing about this sausage is that the sausage, I think, is like 13 grams of protein per link. It was like one of the highest protein sausages that pre-made sausages that I found. Just because that's what I was looking for. No other reason. That was what I made my decision of today. All right. So here we go. Look at that. Looking good. Looking pretty good. And again, rice bowls are kind of a staple here at my house. My wife, my kids, everyone loves them. And it doesn't matter what kind of rice you make. I even have a recipe for a Spanish rice that I make that I just use zesty taco and salsa for my rice as the minute rice cooks. So it kind of gives it like a Spanish rice flair. Okay, so I don't have my glove on, right? But all right, let's see if I can get enough here. I got one more, I think. Okay, so I'm kind of off on this. I got one more, but I think I only have enough to make my, no, I guess not. I can make another one. You got a lot of rice. My daughter told me the other day on some rice bowls that I made, and it was because I just had leftover chicken, I think it was, and I just threw a bunch in a rice bowl, and she was hungry. Ah, damn it, I forgot about that. And she was hungry, and she says she wanted a rice bowl, so I gave her a rice bowl, and halfway through it, she's like, the chicken to rice ratio is a little off on this one. So I'm like, whatever, just eat it. So can't please 15-year-old girls. All right, so we got all of our meals prepped right here, and now let's go ahead and let's make my lunch. So it's not just life-changing, it's also lunch-changing. So here we go. One big heaping cup of rice. And you can see we have some Carne Sutra in there. There's some pepper, some garlic. You can see it in there. One big heaping cup of rice. And let me grab this here. I got the wrong glove, so. The right glove is underneath it. No wonder. That's why I was like, where's my right glove? All right, here we go. Put this on top. We're going to get all that excess sauce and fat and grease, all the good stuff inside there. All right. Oh, make sure we get all those nice little onions, everything out of there. This pan is hot. Move it over here, out of my way, so we can make a nice, beautiful looking presentation here on this right here, the barbecue sausage and peppers stir fry chicken. This is with the atomic pineapple, everybody. So let me get in the front cam. Let's get a nice picture here. How's this looking, everybody? How does this look? Again, look at that, 46 minutes, and all I was doing was just basically trying to take as much of my hour as possible. Again, if you have chicken, you have pork, you have steak, doesn't matter. This is pre-cooked sausage. You see what we did here, and you see how good this looks. So let's get us a nice bite here. So, all right, everybody ready? So tell me what you think. What do you think of this, Robbie? You gonna make it?
Oh yeah, I'm definitely gonna make it.
So again, super simple, super easy. Everything is right there. We got a huge, nice big bite here. Well, probably not the biggest bite, but we got a big enough bite here so we can see these barbecue sausage and peppers. Again, you can put it on rice, you can put it on pasta, you can put it on a sandwich, however you'd like. So, all right, everybody, put some TDs in your face. All right, dude, I'm not kidding. The OG sauce is pretty damn good on this, but this atomic pineapple may be where it's at. I mean, it really is. Man, it's almost just like a healthier sweet and sour sausage. Instead of a pork, it's more like a sweet and sour sausage. But if you have pork, chicken, beef, fish, anything like that. So let's get this cleaned up. I got to finish my lunch. I got a beautiful lady inside waiting for her lunch as well. So everybody, put some TDs in your face. Robbie, tell everybody we'll see you next week.
We'll see y'all next week on Wednesday. CobbleQ72 on Instagram says looks good.
Have a good one, everybody. I'm TD. This is TD's Room Barbecue.